At a time when Indo-Pacific maritime issues have gripped several nations, Indonesia's Foreign Minister, Retno Marsudi, has recently said Jakarta and Beijing have agreed to strengthen cooperation and bilateral relations. The announcement came after the Indonesian Foreign Minister met with Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi in Jakarta earlier in April. But just a few years ago, things were quite different.
China Coast Guard, 5302. This is Indonesian Coast Guard calling you over.
This is China Coast Guard, answer.
Yes, sir. As information, sir, you are in Indonesian waters. Yes, sir, you are in Indonesian waters, sir. Please move away and go back to your territory, sir.
China has an indisputable sovereignty over the island in South China Sea and the adjacent waters, and enjoys sovereign rights and jurisdiction in the relevant.
This was an incident from 2019 when an Indonesian patrol ship confronted a Chinese Coast Guard vessel. Like other nations, Indonesia too had deployed fighter jets and warships to patrol islands near the disputed waters to counter China's aggressive behavior. Relations between Indonesia and China were frozen for decades, but now China is a major contributor of foreign direct investment to Indonesia. China has invested billions of dollars in various projects across the nation's archipelago. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations and China have for years been trying to create a framework to negotiate a code of conduct on the South China Sea, a plan dating as far back as 2002. But progress has been slow, despite commitments by all parties to advance and expedite the process. The geography of island nations across the Indian and Pacific Oceans place them at the strategic crossroads of the great power competition. As major powers dive deep into the seas of the Indo-Pacific region, claiming territorial and maritime rights, the world will watch how these powers, especially China and the United States and their allies, navigate these troubled waters.